So what are Hamantashen all about? Hamantashen, these triangles all filled with poppy and other things. The original Hamantashen, you got to know. The original Hamantashen, you'd sew up for the Suda, for the meal on Purim, the festive meal. And you know what they served you for the main dish? A bread. A bread. That was your main dish, a bread. Well, I guess you got to eat something. So you'd start eating, and lo and behold, hidden inside the bread was the meat. The main dish was hidden inside the bread. What the Hamantashen were all about was a celebration of the fact that the miracle of Purim was all hidden. And there's something special about that. Everything hidden. Everything hidden. We didn't find 1 day's worth of oil burning for 8 days. The Red Sea didn't split. What happened on Purim? The story of Purim. Things worked themselves out over 9 years. And lo and behold, Esther, who tragically was taken out of her home and became queen to King Achashverosh, well, she was actually necessary in saving the Jewish people. It was all hidden. It was all hidden. Hashem orchestrated it all without performing any open miracles. And we celebrate that by doing things that seem a little different than they really are. Dressing up where you appear to be one thing, but you're really something else. And eating Hamantashen, where it looks as if you're eating a pastry or a piece of bread and your main dish was there. That's where it really came from. And that's the celebration of Purim. The celebration of Purim is the fact that although we go through so much, so many challenges, difficulties, whatever we go through in life, and one can ask himself, why does Hashem do this to us? What Purim reminds us is it's all a plot. It's all a plot, and no matter what's going on, Hashem has one thing in mind, and that's what's right, what's good for the Jewish people, and what's right for every one of us as individual Jews. That's what we celebrate. We celebrate that all of our troubles, our challenges, our hardships, our ailments, they're just a cover. What's going on deep down is Hashem's there working for us. He's building us as a people. He's building us as people. He's making us great. He's giving us the ability to endure and the circumstances that force us to endure, that force us to rise to the occasion. It's all good, dressed up in something difficult, but it's all good because Hashem only loves us. That's the story of Purim. You know something? We say the same thing about the Jews. We Jews, you look around and some Jews look Jewish and some Jews don't seem to want to look Jewish. Some Jews behave in accordance with Jewish values and some Jews flee Jewish values. And on Purim we remember it's all superficial. Because we too, deep down at the very core, we're aware of Hashem's existence and we love Hashem and appreciate Him. Just, we're a little mixed up. And on the outside we've put on some kind of strange coat. But deep down we're good Jews. And deep down we all love one another. And of course Hashem. Purim's a wonderful time. It's a time of closeness to Hashem, and Jews feel close to one another. Gifts to one another, gifts to the poor. Mishloach manos, matonos levyonim. It's a time of unity. It's a time of remembering that at the core we're really one people. with one faith and one calling, one purpose in this world. So this Purim, let's think about that. This Purim, see through our troubles and really feel the closeness to He who dictates destiny and is orchestrating all sorts of difficulties that will lead us to something great. And let's celebrate the Jewish nation and recognize that deep down we're one and in this together. We at the Jerusalem Kollel want to remind Jews that our differences are superficial. Remind Jews that deep down we want to come back. Deep down we want to live by Jewish values and feel close to Hashem and to one another. Help join us in celebrating Purim. Help join us in bringing the Purim message to all the Jewish people. And have a wonderful Purim yourselves.